It is pointless, not very healthy, and unwise to deny something exists just because you don't understand it. I hadn't wanted to make this video. I know that the open mic bullies, um, the UW dialectical maniacs, people from Seattle who never stop hating, never stop poisoning, never stop scheming, are going to see this as about them. It really isn't. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm not even from Seattle. The reason I didn't want to make this video is because I didn't really want to show anybody this. It came quite some time ago. It's a card I got from the Kennedy family after the death of Circe. And when I wrote back warning them of the situation, the letter was followed by the same people from the Post Office Union who sent me a bagel, a tube about heart conditions big enough for my bagel knife, in the synchronization of their Ripper murder of Shannon Harps. My message to the Kennedys, in other words, was delivered with the murder of two more Kennedys. And as everyone knows, the person who's been stalking me is Yoko Ono. Her Ripper Hatter Death Squad attorney, Amanda Harcourt, for years has been threatening me and organizing poison crimes and murdering people and threatening to murder people and organizing rape attacks and arsons and similar miscarriages after pretending to be from Amnesty International. Now, this organization is allied to a scriptwriter named Gail Burston. Make no mistake, I did not understand what Gail Burston was doing. But they present what she produced for them, which was a death certificate for John Lennon. And this has been the license for Yoko Ono to dispatch hit murderers against innocent bystanders like myself, Shannon Harps, the Kennedys. What they did to me was 3 Holocaust simulation experiments. They took me to a place called King's Estate. The men who kidnapped me were named Casper. And the pitmen, which is like hitmen, pitmen. It's also like quarrymen. So it was clearly designed, it was clearly intentional, it was clearly poetic in the way that the British Labour people's artists are poetic. And then they used me for a second Holocaust simulation experiment, or at least what Peter Gabriel called an experience park, which was a lie. It was all premeditated, on Mount Desert Island, synchronized to the AIDS attack. And as is typical of them, they would say things like, "I love you, man." So they would kill somebody who I loved, and then they would want to come and pet me. And that's very typical of the British. They're very strange. They lured me to Tacoma, where they poisoned me in the mouth, and gobs of this white stuff, plaque, which is like plague, come out. And that was their clarion call that they were planning the COVID, the 3rd Holocaust simulation experiment. Now, all of this has been endorsed by the NAACP in the Green Party, who run around with their flaming torches crying, "Racist, racist." A death certificate created by Gail Burston, who is a partner of Yoko Ono, is being used to justify the murder of the Kennedys, bystanders. 3 Holocaust simulation experiments. So That explains the title for this video. Does Yoko Ono have the right to kill the Kennedys? She seems to think that she does, and so does Seattle, and so does Pittsburgh, and so apparently does most of the U.S. government. I find it difficult to understand. I realize I am their excuse, but none of it ever had anything to do with me. If you don't see that as messing up, I pity you.